This episode of Dentside Depot, we're wrapping up our crew cab project that's basically already done. So we're gonna do something that you've never seen before. We're gonna explain and install the trailer special option package. So stay tuned, let's get into it. All right, so the trailer special package was something that you could order on any pickup truck. You could get it on a regular cab, a super cab, or a crew cab. Now, my particular truck did not come with trailer special from the factory, but we're gonna go ahead and change that, and we're gonna install it on this particular pickup. It's the video you needed 50 years ago, but now you're getting today. So first of all, let's talk about all the parts that we're gonna install and then what the trailer special package means and how we're gonna put it all together here today. So the first thing is you need to have all the trailer special wiring. So I have an NOS wiring harness here. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay, so this is just the actual harness that goes from the relay on the firewall to the rear, to the plugs on the rear for the outlet. This particular one is not correct for a Dentside Ford, but you could potentially use it. It's one that I just picked up on eBay just to show for demonstration purposes, just because it looks cool. So that's the first part. I already have mine installed on my truck, so we don't need to worry about that. Now there's 3 different wiring harnesses that are different lengths, but the way I'm going to show you this today is you can actually use a regular cab harness, which are the easiest ones to find for any size truck if you do this a specific way. Now the second part that we're going to need, another NOS in the box part here, is the actual harness that goes from the trailer special harness to your 7-pin plug or your 4-pin plug for your trailer, depending on what you want to do. And you can see that part here. Now these 3 plugs are going to plug in to these 3 plugs on the back of our harness, and then these wires right here will go to your attachment for your 7-pin pinout. Now an NOS kit will also come with the wiring harness that goes from the brake controller to the factory wiring harness that's on the inside of the truck. I picked up one of these Reese tow power brake controllers off of Amazon for cheap, and that's all the main parts that we're going to need to get this installed today. So now let's take a look under the hood of what this system looks like. Okay, so now we're under the hood of our crew cab here, and you can see a few things have been added. First of all, right here is the trailer special relay that needs to be added, and there is a wiring harness that piggybacks and plugs into your truck, and you need to have all of that equipment or this will not work. You can also see that we have the power lead right here. There's 2 wires that go to the power lead that both provide power, and you can see how that goes into the system right here. And then there's also 2 wires that go off of the connector, and they go all the way over to the relay. Now I've changed mine a little bit. I have that wire right here. It's gonna just have a new fuse on it, and I'll get power off of a battery terminal. And I switched it from a 2-wire system to a 1. I just went with a bigger gauge, so I don't need to have the 2 wires anymore. So now let's go onto the inside of the truck, and let's see where our wires come through the cab and will connect for our brake controller. Okay, and you can see right here we have 3 wires. We have a red, a blue, and a black, and we're going to talk about which each of these does, and then we're going to have to decide where we want to mount our controller and obviously wire this in. So I think what I want to do first is I want to start in the back and get our system hooked up in the rear of the truck. So I'm at my toolbox here, and what I'm going to do first is I actually need to make my connections to get the pinout connected to our factory trailer special. Now this is very easy. I just ordered this 7-pin connector off of Amazon. Everything is color coded, and even 50 years later the colors remain the same. So if you can see colors, then you're going to have no problem. Like this one right here is for, what does it say? It says right turn signal. So all that's going to do, right turn signal is just going to crimp to the green, which is the right turn signal for the 7-pin out. Crimp it together, hit it with some heat, some electrical tape, and it's done. So I'm going to take care of that, and then we're going to mount this to the bumper. Okay, so I have my connection made, and it's pretty cool connecting something together that was manufactured 50 years apart, and it's a perfect fit. So now all I have to do is just fish it through. I drilled some holes here already, so my mount can connect. Now normally this is where one of the 2 license plate lights would go. I did not make this hole. It was already like this on the truck, so I'm just dealing with the consequences of someone putting it there already, so I'm just rolling with it at this point. And I'm just getting it mounted up in that position. Kind of just goes that way sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this mounted up and screwed down, and then I'll bring it back. We'll hook up the wires. Okay, so I got that mounted there the best I could. That'll work. And I have my wiring harness fished through underneath and coming through the outlet hole for the trailer or for the rear lights. So now what we need to do is I made sure I got these cleaned up. Just use a little wire brush and filled it with dielectric grease. So obviously we need to make our connections here for our trailer wiring, but this is a separate harness from the rear taillight outlet. So we also need to include that. So we need to make a little bit of movement here. So we're going to be moving this around. Get the camera set up here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to unplug where the rear trailer wires would normally be connected. Now, if you're going to use a smaller trailer special wiring harness, you do want to use the aftermarket rear light harness, because that one is longer and it'll allow you to tuck all your connections up here near the tank, which is not how it was from the factory. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be piggybacking the trailer harness into the factory rear outlet harness for the rear lights. So the first thing is to get this yellow connector into what would normally be the connector for where the rear lights would go into the bed. And now I'm going to reconnect the rear bed outlet connector into the trailer special harness, so it splices it in. And that's the convenience of this system, is it allows it for it to be easily put together without having to mock up and wire in a whole new system. So next up, now it's just plug and play with the rest of my trailer special wires. So just let me make sure I have this set where I want. I'm going to pull this one out and around first. And they give you, there's plenty of extra wiring, that's for sure. It's always too much. Okay. So now, and the paint's a little faded. I could have painted this connector, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So the red goes into the red, yellow into yellow. Okay, and now black to black. So now you can see all of those connections have been made, and yeah, it's a lot there, but everything is color coded by Ford, so you know where everything goes. Now there's one thing we haven't done yet, is we're gonna have to decide on a ground location. Now we also want to keep in mind that we need to put a trailer hitch on still, so we don't want to take the easy way out and just pop it in at the bottom of the frame here, because that might not be the best place depending on where your ground's going to potentially connect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all this tucked up and out of the way, and know that at some point I need to put the ground bolt in, and that comes in the kit when you buy one NOS. It's a special bolt. So I'll get all that together here, but I think next we can go hook up the trailer brake controller. Okay, and now we need to decide, where do we want to actually mount our trailer brake controller. Now I have security group and fog light on this side already, which is where I normally would put it if this was a less option truck, but obviously I put all the options on it. So our only real way this is going to work here is I think I'm going to mount it up right here, and I think I have just enough wiring to do that. So let's go ahead and get that mount up. I think that should work just fine. My little mount on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hardwire this in So I'm going to crimp these wires on and then we'll put the brake controller in. Okay, that was a pretty easy hookup because all you're doing is matching blue to blue, red to red, black to black, and then you have to run an additional ground going to a main battery ground, and I've already run that wire under the hood. And obviously it's now ready to go here. Let's go ahead and get this mounted and see what it looks like. I'm excited. Looks really good. Obviously I'm just going to have to tuck my extra wires up underneath the hood, or underneath the dash, but I have plenty of slack, so that works really well. Probably hit it with some electrical tape there first. So now let's go underneath the hood and let's finish the connection and power this puppy up. Okay, so I have my power wire wired in with the MIDI fuse, and I also got my independent ground. Obviously I need to work on getting those secured a little bit better later on, but now we can go and actually power this thing up, and I'm really excited to see if it works here. And obviously we're not going to be connecting it to a trailer today, but we can at least see if it powers on, and there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. So that works out really nice. Awesome. That's really cool. All right, so now we have a factory trailer special hookup with our brake controller. That is awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dentside Depot, hooking up a factory trailer special. I don't think anyone's ever done a video on hooking this up before, so if you'd enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. Keep restoring those classic trucks.